Good evening, one and all. We welcome you to the International Webinar Series on Holistic Health, Well-being and Sustainable Development 2022. On occasion of World Social Work Month, World Health Month, and World Press Freedom Month, and World Environment Month 2022. In collaboration with Sri Holistic Health, commemorating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, nation celebrating 75 years of independence, in collaboration with Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute and Center for Arts, Sciences and Well-being. Before we start our session, let's take the blessings of Almighty.
कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
The blessings of Almighty. We shall continue to today's session. Today we have with us Dr. R. Tangaselvi, Assistant Professor of Commerce from Ambai Arts College, Ambasamudram, Tirunelveli, Tamil Nadu, India. She has PhD in HRM, MBA in HRM, BEd, MPhil, Commerce, MCom, BCom, and over various qualifications. And she has over 10 years of teaching experience, received various awards and recognitions, served as resource person for various events, published articles in various journals, participated in various faculty development programs, seminars, conferences, workshops, and webinars, and has a lot of academic credit to the profile. We welcome you, ma'am, once again to our platform to take over your session on decoding the secrets of competence.
Yeah, thanks a lot, sir. Can you able to hear my voice?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thanks a lot, sir. Good evening, everyone gathered here. First of all, I want to thank the God Almighty for giving this opportunity and those organizers for given this opportunity to share my views in this webinar series as well as the digital platform. Thank you, sir. I just share my PPT.
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah, thanks a lot, sir. Today we are going to know the secrets of the competency. Even though the human beings, they may need to survive, hope we have to develop so many skill in our life, so that in order to survive in this competition world as well as with moral values, we have to improve our knowledge as well as the education qualifications and some of the skill for our survival of our life. That's why we want to develop our skills. Means hope we have to develop lots of skills. We are going to see one of the skill today. So that what are all the secrets begins that how to develop the skill for our survival of the life. So we are going to see today. Yeah. Before entering into that main content, we have to know what is a skill. After that only we can know the need of developing the skill and how to develop that the particular skill. So that skill means which is originated by birth, or else it can be developed by our experience as well as what we have practiced again and again, which may called as the skill. So that some of the people may have it by birthwise itself. At the same time, some of the people may develop their skill through how we have practiced again and again. After that, they can develop their skills. So that in order to survive in this world, we have to develop lots of skill. So for the education, as well as in success in our personal life, in social life, as well as in our academic, and also in profession, we have to develop lots of skill, which may shows that the persons with fulfillment. So the skill may be caused through the by both ways, or else by the practice by the personalities, which can be increased. So that skill which knowledge effectively and readily in execution of the performance, we are able to execute in a very nice manner, which may call us the skill. So that for the survival of the personalities, we have to develop lots of skill in this society. So some of the skills we have to add on in our life: complex problem solving, how we have to face it off. So if the problem is occurred in our life, how we have to face it off, what are all the alternative solutions are there, how we have to solve that problem in our academic or else in our professional life, and also in our social life and personal life. So that the problem solving skill, the issues given to you, or else the conflicts given to you, how you have handling that. The critical thinking, the thinking which is varied from some other personalities, how you are thinking for the particular thing, which is also the important skill we need. A creativity, apart from the others, how we are doing in a different manner, which may called as the creativity. So that the creativity skill also more important for the purpose of survival. Next one, the people management, how to handle with the people, how to communicate with the people without any conflicts, how to maintain the relationship, which are also maybe in our family or else in a workplace or in our studying place, whatever it may be, which is a need of the art to maintain the better relationship in a working place too. So that coordinate with others. If we are a leader or else we are in a group member in any one of the organization or else in service institution, means how to coordinate them. So without any conflicts or any other problem and issues, how we can handle them, which is a basic thing we have to know. Next one, emotional intelligence. If the negative or else the positive attitude towards the any one of the occasions. So that emotional intelligence means how to handle our emotion. So which is also the basic thing we have to have. And next one, the judgment and decision making, how to predict the future, as well as based on that, how we are going to take the decisions. Next one, service orientation. So which is not a business oriented or else which is providing the services to the society, means how it should be developed. Negotiation skill, where we have to say no, as well as where we have to accept the fact. We have to know that the communication, it may be in a form of shines, symbols, or else we express our feelings towards the words and the actions, which may comes under the category of the communication. So that in order to survive in this world, we have to develop our educational skill, as well as we have to develop all those skills I have mentioned here, so that for the purpose of the survival, as well as in order to succeed in our life, we have to develop, which is not possible for each and everyone to succeed in 100%. As far as possible, we may be a specialist in any one of the skill in this what I have listed here. Maybe a chance you hope you are a better personality to communicate with each other, means the people management, which is a correct or apt field for you to choose. So that may be a chance some of the people may have the creative thinking. In that case means they can choose their path in the basis of the creativity, so that how to negotiate or else the communications. If you are have the better communication skills means we can get the job in human resource management or some other somewhere else, so that for the purpose of the survival in the academic field or else in our profession or business. Apart from that, how to maintain the relationship in our family, society, as well as in our professional area, we have to develop all those skills for the smooth relationship. Next one. So I hope I listed so many skills we have to develop. Yeah. For today, I have to focus on one of the skill, so that I have to focus on the problem solving skill, how to develop that in a human management, so that the life is nothing but which is a travel between the birth to death, which is a smooth travel between that, so that in between we have to face it off so many struggles as well as the problems in our day-to-day affairs. Maybe a chance in the basis of the education, in the basis of the profession, or else in our family life, or else in a personal or society, we have to face so many struggles, as well as how we have to face it off with the positive manner, which is we are going to see today. So life is nothing but which is a very nice travel between the birth and death. So I already said that now. So we are going to focus on one of the skill, how we have to develop. The topic may be in a negative manner, but at the same time, what I have to give for the solution of the problem solving, as well as how we are facing with the positive attitude, which is the basic thing in this webinar. So the problem solving, which is a negative content we have faced up, at the same time how we are focusing on the solutions, as well as how to tackle with the issues and conflicts given to you, which is a basic thing we have to learn from this. So that problem solving skill, if there is any issues given to you, how you are handling, which is called as the problem solving skill. If there is any conflicts or issues, whatever it may be, which is occurred to you, how you are resolving that, how you are find out the solutions for the particular thing, which are all the basic thing we have to know. So that if the problem is given, how we are escape from, or else how we are find out or resolve that issue, which is called as the problem solving skill. Next one, when the problem is arised, which is a basic question mark now. When the problem will be arised. So some of the time we may expect something, it will happen. I'm expected to waiting for it. Hope the human being, we may have the lots of list for the purpose of it should be happen in future, or today, tomorrow, whatever it may be. The human nature is we may expect something, but it will not be happen, which is a one point on the basics for the problem. One more thing, we don't expect or unexpected things or issues which is occurred to our life, which is also the causes of the problem. So two basic things which may happen, how the problem is arised. When the human being expected to do something, or it will happen, our mindset is focused on, we think it will happen in our life, at the same time it will not be happened. The case 2, we may unexpected that case or conflict or a problem at the same time which is occurred to us. So that the basic cause of the problem is expected things which is not happened, at the same time unexpected things which is happened. The both are the basic cause of the problem. Next one, the educational qualifications, we may have something now, even though we may complete our 10th standard as well as 12th standard. After that, the UG, PG as well as based on our requirement in profession or else in our service orientation or else in based on our business, whatever it may be, for the survival of the human being, we may develop ourselves by utilizing or by getting the degree from any one of the famous institutions. So that we have basically completed our 12th standard. After that, we may get any UG degree, PG degree, with some other degrees also, MPhil, PhD, whatever it may be. We are getting it not only for the purpose of we are having that to get the honor from the society, or else I already completed this degree to show off to them. Apart from the basic need or else the basic reflection of the educations, which should be shows in our adequate knowledge towards something, or else how we are handling the situations, as well as how we are thinking. The responsible acted as a responsible citizen to the society. All are considered under this category of the education. So the education not only for the purpose of showing that we are getting the degree from that famous institution. Apart from that, we have to develop ourselves and handling the situations in a nice manner. As far as possible, we are acted as a responsible person to the society, also shows that you are a good educationalist, as well as we are getting degree from somewhere else. So which is a basic need of the education. So if the problem is given to you, how you are handling, apart from the educations which may give the basic knowledge about the books of lots of books, apart from the theory, how we are applying in our practical life. If the any problem or else any other situations given to you, how you are handling that, which is a basic thing, or we have to get it from our education, which is a basic thing, or else which is a reflection of our education. So next one, how we have to handle the problem solving skill, or else how to resolve our problem in our life, which is we have to know that now. For survival of the personalities, or else in a successful person, we have to develop lots of skill. On this, what is skill, we have already seen. The skill means which can be it can be came by both ways, or else by our experience, how we are training again and again. Based on that, based on our experience, which may be developed. So that in this case, we have to develop lots of skill. We are focusing on only one skill, which is called as the problem solving skill. So that problem, if the unexpected things which is happened to you, or else expected things which is not happened to you, the problem will be raised. How it can be eradicated, or else it can be concluded with your presence of mind. So to know that, we have to know the steps for the problem solving skills. So lots of steps I have listed here. Identify and define the problem, develop the alternative solutions, selecting the best solution, implement the problem solution, look for the root cause, as well as measure the result and follow up, which is a basic thing. We can see that in elaborately in the later slides. So that identify and define the problem, so that if any things or issues or conflicts which has happened to you, means we have to identify that why the problem is raised, from whom, or else when, how which has happened, why, whatever it may be. We have to analyze that, identify the basic problem, which has been given to us, so basic task which is given to us. So that if we have the clear mind, or else we have the exact view about the problem, means only we can get the solutions for that particular problem in our day-to-day life. Maybe a chance in your in your personal life, or else in your academic life, or in our professional and society's problems also. So that the problem given to you, or else which is occurred to you, the first step, you have to determine what is the problem which is given to us, so that how to face it off. So we have to list out when, how, where, why, what, from whom we have the problem is arised. So we should have the clear knowledge about identify the problem, so that after that only we can go for the next one. For an example, in the shopping malls means, if you are the in charge of that particular shopping malls means, we have to face it up. For an example, I said maybe a chance you are the in charge of the particular shopping malls. We may have the elevator as well as lift and some other options given to you for going to the one floor to another floor, so that in front of that elevator, escalator, or else to the lift, if we have the lots of crowd in front of that means, we have to find out the another solutions for that, so that we can suggest them for the some other solutions means. The problem is the crowd, they are gathering in front of the lift or else escalator. It may be more, means that we have to avoid it. So what are all the solutions behind that? We have to know. We should know how to avoid that, so that we can give the another solutions, like we can construct the upstairs for each and every floor. In order to go from one floor to another floor, we can use the escalator as well as a lift and elevator for the person who are not able to go by walk. At the same time, the youngsters are also who can able to go by walk means, we can give the another solutions that we can construct the steps, even though which may have the more than 50 steps means, which may cause the problem of the persons who are going to purchase something in a supermarket or else in a mall, they may get tired. So that we have to find out the some other solutions too, so that each and every personalities, they can they wants to see their faces in a full mirror, which is the basic thing, which may cast the positive energy to them, so that we can find out the one of the solutions, that we can put the very big mirror on the in between the steps, so that the when we are go from the lower level to the top of the steps, in between that we have to give some space for rest. After that we can go for the next area, so that wherever they getting rest, we can put the mirror in this area means, which may give the positive energy to them. When we are seeing our faces from top to toe with all those ornaments and dress and with the full attire means, which may give the positive energy to the customers of this mall. After that we can put the mirror in here as well as in the top of the steps means, which may reduce the cost of giving the some other solutions too, so that which is one of the options given to you. At the same time, we can have more than 50 steps means, we can stop the, or else we can construct the broad level of steps to that, so that we can reduce the number of steps by changing the size of the steps. Maybe a chance up to 50 steps, it will be reduced to 25 steps, so that which is the basic problem given to you. For an example, I said maybe a chance given to you means, we can find out so many solutions are there, so that we can put the mirror here, as well as we are changing the size of the steps. As can at the end of the area, they can provide the energy drinks to them, or else with flowers or something else, we can welcome them with flowers and give some complimentary things to them. For whatever it may be, we can adapt, so that which is the problem given to you, how you are facing that, which is the basic thing, so that develop the alternative solutions. So I already said that now, if maybe a chance for the you are the in charge means, you can find out the solutions for how to moderate, or else changing the size of the steps, or else we can put the mirrors on the top area, or some other solutions we can find, or else we can give another lift or elevator or escalator, additional escalator, it can be we can construct also, so that in this, which is the basic thing, or else reduce the cost, which is under the consideration means, we may have lots of solutions for particular problem. We can choose any one of that, which is which is apt one for your problem. So the first thing we have to know what is the problem. We should define what is the problem. We have to know the basics of that. After that, we can find out the solutions for the particular problem, which is the second thing we have to do. Next one, for an example, one of the construction or interior designers, each and they may put the very big flex in the major area or the notable area in a township. Whenever possible, they are starting the new the branch of that particular company. They may provide or they may fix the banner in a particular place, so that each and every place may be a chance in one district or else in the headquarters. If they have the branch in Chennai, they are going to open that interior decors on July 10th, means before that they may put the very big flex to notice by the customers. At the same time, each and every time they have fixed that flex, but the first day or its opening ceremony, there is no more response at all. At that same time, one of the HR who has said that don't put all those, don't explore all those details about the interiors. So that creating curiosity is the basic thing for these solutions. He said, don't explore all those detail in the entire flex. You can fix the black color flex at the only one question mark in the middle of that flex, which may cause the curiosity to the customers or else to the people, but it has to come to our city. Maybe a chance. Maybe in Chennai, they already have the branch, or they are going to start their business at Mumbai, means before 10 days they can start. Like what he has said, without exploring all those details, we are putting some of the detail in entire flex. All those areas are blank, only one question mark, which is given on the first day. So that all those people crossed that main area, they may notice, what is this? The question mark is given in this area. Why? They have to think about it. On the next day, they have said that provide some of the numbers for something we have to contact, and they are putting their mobile phones. Why they are giving that mobile phones? We don't know that. Now the third day they have given that the new branch is coming, which is the third day they have provided that line, so that the next day only have 6 days more. The very next day, in your city, you are blessed to have something. So that each and every day they have changed the flex as well as with the without mentioning all those details. They have given the curiosity to the customers. At the same time, after that, before the ceremony, they have explored all those details in their flex, the interior designs and constructions, which is coming to the Mumbai branch. So that after the 6 days or 10 days, each and every day, which may increases their curiosity to the customers. After that, they have noticed that what it is. So the problem is when we are exploring or else we are explaining all those details in the flex, they won't notice, even though they have to face more and more flex when we are driving or else by going by walk. So that at the same time we are doing something from some other else or someone else, means which may attract the people. So that the problem is no one is noticing before fixing or else, before when we have explained all those details. The solution which is given each and every day, they have provided one by one all those messages given to them after certain period, which causes that all those people, they are having the curiosity to what it is, so that the problem solved. So we have to find out the problem. The flexes which is not noticed, or else no one is approaching the interiors, which is a basic problem. We are have the intention to notice, that means we have achieved that goal by giving the instructions day by day, by increasing the volume of the message, so that the solutions given to them is in a right manner. So the problem identified, then solutions given. Next one, selecting the best solutions. I already said that none for the supermarket or mall, the constructing the additional lift, elevator, or else escalator, giving the additional steps, or else putting the mirrors, or some other solutions we have find out at that, which is suitable for your field, or else which is need of the kind of business, we have to find it out. So that option 1, 2, 3, 4, some other options are there. So the best solution should be chosen by ours, so that not only for the business, in your family life too, you can the problem should be defined. After that, what are the solutions to escape from that? So we have to numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. From this, what we have to choose, which is the best one we have to choose. So in our personal life, or your professional life, in your society or social life, we have to apply this same kind of solution. So identify the problem, after that find out the solution, and that we have to put the solutions to. So whenever possible, we are applying that solution. Maybe since in our day-to-day life, we may have faced so many problems. At the same time, the result will not be the same. So why we have to know that the reason? Na? So when we are a learning cycle from, I think in our childhood, we may learn something, we are how to drive the cycle as well as two-wheeler or else by car. So that when we are starting our initial stage, we may have the fear, shyness. At the same time, how to face it off, or else we may have more cautious, or else we may have more awareness towards that. Without diverting our concentration, we may focus on that particular task only. So how to drive the cycle carefully without fall down from that cycle, or else we are met an accident. So we may have more cautions on that. At the same time, after a certain period, which will be in a reverse manner, when we learned the cycling or else the motorbike riding means, after a certain period, we won't have the same kind of keen observation. We may divert our concentration and focus on multi-focusing task, so that we may find out the correct solution. We don't have the keen observations means it will cause the negative result only. So that we have to concentrate the keen observations towards each and everything. Why we are failure while applying the positive solutions too, which is the basic thing. From the beginning, we may have the consciousness as well as awareness and key. Wait a minute, sir. I will join again. Yeah, implement the problem solution, so that we find out the solutions too, so that we may have strategies. Strategies means the style of doing something, so that each and every person may have some patience towards that, how to do. We may have some ideas to execute that strategy, so that what we have adapted in our style. So when we find out the solution, apply that for the maximum extent with your own style of strategy for the optimum result. So define the problem, find out the solution, then we have to implement in our life. So that before that we have to find out each and every basics or in the basics of the problem, so that from the beginning or initial stage, we don't have the pure or clear awareness towards the problem. After certain period, maybe a chance, after facing that problem only, we can know the root cause of the problem. So analyze that for which means we have to face it off. The same kind of problem in the future means we have to know the basic or else the root cause of the problem only means we can eradicate or else we can escape from the problem in the future too. So that we have to know and analyze the root cause of the problem in between two. Next one, after applying that solutions which is given to you, solution 1, 2, 3, 4, we have to face apply in our personal life, society, or else in our professional life means we may apply in our life too, so that we may find out some solution and apply in our life. After that, we have to look back all those things. For an example, in Facebook, we may have some look back now. Previous years, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, like that, we have to look back the solutions we have adapted in our life. What are the problems we have faced? After that, how we have find out the solution. The result of the problem should be measured. Maybe a chance. We are not chosen. We have not chosen the right choices in previous years. Means the result will be in a negative manner only. Don't worry about it. Each and every problem, as well as what we have learned from out of this problem, which may creates the experience to you. So that measures the success for choosing the particular thing. If the negative things happens, mean we have to have some awareness, as well as we have to create some awareness out of that problem, and we have to learn something. And if the future the same problem occurred, it means we may have some aversion or awareness towards that. We can handle that in the future too. We can choose the better option than the previous time. So that we have to measure after certain period the success of these solutions too. Next one. Follow-up means again and again we are practicing that, which is called as the follow-up after certain period, if which is the best options which is handled by or we have chosen in our life, means which is possible to follow up in the future too. So that which is a basic thing we have seen. What is the skill we have needed, what is skill as well as the problem skill, means what is the problem solving skill, what are all the steps to be followed. So that we have to define the problem, find out the solutions, apply the solutions. After that, we have to look back for that, measure the success rate. After that, which is the right one, we have to follow, or else we have to go for the option 2 or 3. Better than this, the first result, we have to go for the next, or switch over to next one for the betterment of your life. So which is a basic thing or a basic step we have to learn out of that problem solving skill. So whenever the problem occurred to you, you have to know why the problem is arised. This is a basic thing. After that, you have to find out all those solutions for the particular problem. List out that. After that, choose any one or pick out the best solutions for that. Apply in your life. After that, measure the result. Find out the root cause of the problem. Then, which is the best thing or the best result is given to you, means you can follow in your life to face it off with a successful manner. Next one, we have seen that what is the problem solving skill, how to solve the problem. Before than that, to develop some skills means we have to know why this kind of skill we are need in our life, so that improve your success rate. So that if you are a person, you can able to solve all kind of or sort out the all kind of problem, means you can the success rate in your personal life, in your profession, or else in your academic life, in your society, it will be more. So you are able to solve any problem with cool manner. How you can able to handle the problem with the confidence, means it will increase your success rate. So list out the reasons behind the problem solving skill. The first one is the success rate, it will be more. Next one, determine the future. The problem which has caused for you, which is occurred in past. At the same time, the solutions which is taken by you, which is occurred in present. At the same time, the solutions applied for future, which may determine your future success rate also. So that the progress which is based on the previous problem, find out the solution in the present and how to apply in the future, which may increase your progress in all those areas. Next one, which is helps to gain experience. The experience means not only the positive experience, it may be the negative experience or else in a positive experience, whatever it may be. We may learn something out of that problem. So the problem occurred, the solutions we have find out and apply in our life, maybe which is the best result to me, which may gives the best result means which is a positive experience. At the same time, we have chosen the negative or as a solution which is not apt to that particular problem means we may gain the negative experience also. There is no problem at all. Face it off, gain experience, and move on with a smiling face to the next day also. So we have to face it off whatever occurred in our life. Next one, increase the leadership quality. If you are a person to face a problem without any hesitation, with confidence and with a cool manners means, which may increase your leadership quality, even though in your family or else in a working place or in a academic area, whatever it may be, or else in a politics, in society, whatever it may be, you can increase your leadership quality out of the problem solving skill, which may increase your self-confidence. You can able to handle that problem means, which may increase the confidence of the particular person. So we have learned the problem, we can how to handle this, why we have to develop the particular skill, which is the problem solving skill. If you are a person to handle the situation, you can able to face the problem means, which may increase your success rate, which may increase your progress rate, give the positive as well as negative experience in your life, and increase the leadership quality as well as which may increase your confidence too. So which is a basic thing why we have to develop our problem solving skill. Next one, for an example, I said, if you have the headache means we may find out so many solutions, right? In day-to-day life, I said, for an example, the task or the problem you have faced for today, hope you have the lots of headache or heavy headache on the particular day. You are not able to do your work, even though at a family or else in your workplace, you are not able to do some work with some irritations. We may have to find out so many solutions are there. So we may use Vicks, Amadanjan, apply the Amadanjan, or else we can have the tablet, or else consume tea, water. We may go for the walking. We are switch over from one place to another. Dehydration means we can consume some water. So the solutions will be listed out. So which is the best solution? We have to choose it off. We may go for the doctor, consult the doctor. After that, we are taking the tablets. So 1 or 2 days, which is an easy thing to handle the headache. We can find out the solution by ourselves. As usual, we may use some medicinal value herbs or else some other tablets and applying the some other products like that, or having tea and relaxation, whatever it may be, based on the cause of the headache, it will be reduced on the particular day, which is continued for the day 2, 3, or 4 means, which is a basic problem, which is not only the basic a small kind of problem, which is increasing vigorously means we have to consult the doctor, consult the correct doctor. After that, diagnose that problem. After that, we have to get the medicines. So for the small kind of problem, or else based on the period which is occurred to you, small size or very big problems faced by you, for the shorter period, for the longer period. So the period also comes into under this category. So that based on that, we have to find out the solution. The solutions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it should be listed out. The best solution should be taken for your betterment of in our life. Next one of the persons, the story number 2. So one of the persons always supposed to ask the astrologer. Even I construct my house each and every November, which is vanished out of that, so that the main door or else main exit of that my home first of all, I construct that with in the area of the east faced. Next to time, I construct with the west. The third option, I have construct that same house with the entire area in south or else the north faced at all. Each and every time I am changing my main entrance. At the same time, each and every November, my home is astonished or else to vanished out of that river water. So what I have to do? So which is a question raised by the common man to the astrologer, based on the astrology, how I have to eradicate that problem. The astrologers smiled and said that which is not a problem. You have constructed that area in a river path, which is the basic thing. Even for the 6 months, it will be in a summer. Next 6 months, it will be the rainy season. So that when the rain comes, automatically the river may go to the sea area, so that it should reach the river area means you are constructing that particular house in the river path only, so that you have to construct your house not based on the entrance where we have put east, west or else south and north. We have to change the entire home to somewhere else, so that the basic root cause of the problem, not the entrance, not based on the astrology. So we have to find out the best solution when we know the problem. So which is one of the story we have seen to how to face the problem and of how to analyze the root cause of that problem. So this is a basic thing we have to know. Next one, I have mentioned two kind of parts here, so that in the right hand side, I have mentioned that in a clear jug, we have put the very big stones at all. At the same time, in the left hand side, which is small sizes of stones, lots of stones are there. So that which is a problem given to you, and which is a very big problem, you have to prioritize in the earlier stage, which is very big problems are there. So after completing this task only, we have to go for the small sizes of problem. So we have to give priority to solve the problem based on the requirements as well as the need of the hour. So maybe a chance complete our academic goal. So to getting the promotion or else completing our exams, or else in our family life, we may have some very big ideas too. So we have to list out the priority to sort out the problem based on the priority only. So that very big problems are also the priority based. We are resolving that problem means after that we can go for the next option. So the problem should be prioritized. So which is the first thing to we have to resolve. After that, after solving that problem only, we have to go for the next options too. So in problem solving skill, we have to know very big problem or small problem for the very longer period, for the shorter period. Based on that, we have to take decisions. Next one, we should know the root cause of the problem. After that, we have to take the decisions. So we have to prioritize based on our requirement. Problem solving skill not only applied for all those problems, we have to prioritize for which thing we have to give more priority. After completing this task only, we can go for the next one. So prioritize it too. Even hope you know that we are supposed to go by bus, means we are not able to stand in bus without holding something. Maybe we may hold the bar which is given in bus, or else some other seat area. We have to hold it up forever. For the standing without fell from the bus, so that at the same time we may see the conductor, means they won't have any they may have the balance At the same time, they won't hold anywhere else in the bus. Even in a left hand side, he may have the bag. For that, he has a ticket and whistle. In a right hand also, he won't. There is no necessary to hold somewhere else. At the same time, after giving the ticket and get the money and give the change, after that he has to write something in a paper which is given to him. Each and every stop, how many peoples are there, from stop 1 to stop 7, how many passengers dropped out from that area. He has to note it in a particular bracket also, so that within the particular space or in a smaller area he has to note it down. So he is capable of standing there in a bus, moving bus, without balancing anywhere else. He has to hold so many things like a bag, money, tickets, as well as something else also. He can able to manage the problem solving skill, which is comes out of the experience only. So that don't panic when the problem is occurred. So when you are facing that problem without any hesitation and with confidence only, increase the experience, so that when I mentioned that particular conductor means he has the task is given to him. At the same time, after getting training out of that, he is able to manage that situation. So that we have to face it off. After that only we can get the experience and you can get the better results too. Next one, the next story I have to explain about the problem solving skill. One of the person going to some Swamiji and asked that always the problem is occurred to me. If there is any solutions to resolve or else escape from that, I want to get what I wish in my life, so that give some boon to me to get my wish. The Swamiji said that go to the river. Out of that 1,000 stones, one of the stone maybe have the warmness. Rest of the 999 stones which may have the chillness. When you find out that the warmness of the stone, which is a boon for you, whatever you asked to that stone, it will give you a boon. Maybe a chance, financial support, educational support, business support, whatever it may be. What you wish, it will be happen when you get that warmness stone. He is going to very next day, he is going to the river path, so that at the end of that area he is sitting. Each and every stone he is taking and touch that stone, which is chillness means he has to throw it into the river, because out of that 1,000 stones he has to find out that particular stone. That's why he is taking that stone. After that he is touching that, realizing that which is cold or hot. After that he is throwing into the river. After that he is taking the second stone. Like that he is doing that in a routinely for the very long period, so that each and every day he is doing without any interest. He is doing that job. After a certain period, I think 27th day, he find out some stone. He is touching that which is warm, but he is accidentally, as usual, he is not doing that with the full attention and keen observation. As usual, he is throwing into the water. After a certain period only, he is realized that Acho, we have thrown that particular stone, which is a boon for us. The boon which is given to us, I have thrown into the water. So like that, that stone, the problem or else whatever it may be. So like that, your life also the boon given to you. How far as we are handling with keen observation and with the confidence which may increase or else which may give the success rate in your life. So that don't throw that boon stone without facing that or realizing that with the keen observations too. So when we are facing some problem, which is so shows that the best as well as the better quality of the particular person. So basic thing we have to know whenever you are facing some problem and how you are handling that problem, which maybe shows your entire attitude behind that. So the positive attitude or negative attitude. So whenever the problem is arised only, you can be able to get the betterment or better quality or better attitude of yours. Next one, whenever we are taking some solutions for the problem, maybe a chance you are not able to get the better solutions or better results. Don't blame others. When the solutions which is taken by ourselves, at the same time, the results also occurred when we are taking the results too. So if the positive results occur, we are only responsible. Negative results also may be a chance occurred, means we are only the persons to face it off. So don't blame others while taking solutions for the particular problem. Next one, the problem, the life without problem, which is not an interesting novel. So with the problem only, each and every page which may be colorful, interesting, and quite colorful in our life. So that don't pray to God always. Don't pray to God. Don't give any problem to me. Always pray that give the problem and give the courage or confidence to face it off in a positive manner, which should be our prayer to the God. At the same time, I end with the positive note. The life without problem, which is not an interesting novel. Face it off with a smiling face and enjoy your life. At the same time, I want to thank all those people behind this webinar. Thanks a lot for those participants for their patience listening for the last more than 1 hour. I thank Dr. Ravindra for giving this opportunity, and Mary Florence ma'am for this. I thank one and all behind this webinar series. Thank you. Face the problem with smile. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the insightful presentation on how to decode the secrets of competence. It was very insightful, and the way you presented was also taking like a story. It was a journey. It was really nice, well presented. Yeah, Mary ma'am.
Hi, ma'am. You said end of the part of your presentation, life without problem. I always feel when you have a challenge only, we are able to run every day. If we have everything in life, then life is not interesting. I always feel the most gifted people in the world is the middle class people, because they know what is life. If we are born poor, that no. But middle class people know what we are facing, how we should manage monthly salary, how should they. So the most gifted people in the world is the middle class, because I am from middle class. I know how. So if we have challenge, we have problems, we face. For me, so much time challenges has come, but I never give up. I think, Florence, you should run, you should take it like that. So in some way in this session, I saw you and me.
No, thank you.
I saw you because you said, it's a life without problem is not interesting. Then I thought, ma'am is like me. I see you in today, especially this session. So
thank you, ma'am.
So it is very useful session for life. Very useful session. Everyone should learn from this topic for life. For life, it's very important session, according to me. All the best, ma'am. Very informative. And the way you presented and the way you explained, now this session is everyone, if they listen, they have a lot of, and if they practice it, they'll go far in life. All the best, ma'am. God bless you, and all. May the good things happen to you. Take care.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks for your feedback, ma'am.
Dear participants, if you have any queries or observations or comments, you can put in chat box, or you can unmute yourself, or you can raise your hand. Or you can use chat box also. Feel free to unmute yourself. Okay. There are appreciation messages, but I don't see any queries. I think it is very well taken and very informative for everyone, and it was very clear. And yes, really, life is full of challenges, and we all need to face them. And we need to be very flexible in our approach. We need to have open-mindedness when approaching problem. If anyone has no queries, then we shall conclude. I was just looking at the chat messages, all our appreciations of it. Thank you, ma'am, once again for joining us and for your wonderful presentation.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
On behalf of Sri Holistic Health Foundation India and Sri Research Institute Center for Art, Sciences and Wellbeing, on behalf of all the participants, thank you once again for joining us and accepting our invitation, and for the wonderful presentation. We wish you all the success and look forward for more sessions in future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Dear participants, kindly fill up the feedback form. It is being shared in the chat box. It is mandatory for receiving your certificate. Your certificate will be issued within 15 working days. You can visit International Webinar Series website. There you can select concerned webinars date. For example, today's you can select 2nd June. Then from there you can download your certificate within 15 working days. Dear participants, kindly find the feedback link in chat box and quickly fill up the feedback form. This Sunday, we are celebrating World Environment Day. Kindly join us. On Sunday, 11 to 5. Do continue joining us daily 6 to 8 p.m. Dear participants, quickly fill up the feedback form. Thank you everyone once again for joining us. See you all tomorrow at the same time with a different topic. Good night.